Before us rises the sacred Mount of Olives in Jerusalem, bathed in golden light. In just a few days, Christians around the world will celebrate the glorious ascension of Christ right here on this very mountain. 40 days after Easter, the New Testament tells us that Jesus Christ was taken up into heaven before his disciples. The Acts of the Apostles clearly places this moment here on the Mount of Olives, overlooking the ancient city. From this height, you can see the entire panorama of Jerusalem spread out below. At the summit stands the Chapel of the Ascension, venerated by pilgrims for more than 1,600 years. This is the exact site where Jesus Christ ascended into heaven. Inside the chapel lies the stone bearing the mark shown for centuries as the right footprint of Christ. We are now up on the Mount of Olives in the neighborhood known as At-Tur. The name At-Tur is the Arabic word for the mountain. Today, this neighborhood is around 95% Muslim. Yet right here stands the Chapel of the Ascension, one of the most important Christian holy sites. How did a major Christian holy site end up inside an almost entirely Muslim neighborhood? During the Crusader period, the entire complex served as the heart of a large Christian monastery. In the year 1187, Muslim ruler Saladin conquered Jerusalem from the Crusaders. From that time onward, this place came under Muslim control. The Ascension site has remained under Muslim administration right up to the present day. Yet the Chapel of the Ascension has always welcomed Christian pilgrims from every corner of the world. From the narrow streets of At-Tur, path leads us into the peaceful enclosed courtyard. At its center stands the small octagonal chapel itself. This structure at its core dates back to the Crusader period of the 12th century. The floor plan is beautifully octagonal with slender columns and graceful arches. The sides were originally open to the air and closed only in later periods. The stone dome that crowns the building was added during the Muslim phase of the site. Inside you will notice a mihrab, prayer niche facing Mecca, still present today. A Muslim prayer niche stands directly at the place venerated as the site of Christ's ascension. Long before these later additions, pilgrims were already coming here in the earliest centuries. The ruins of a much larger Byzantine sanctuary from the 4th or 5th century still surround the chapel. In the 7th century, Frankish Bishop Arculf described this ascension site and its footprints. Today, only one footprint is visible here. Older traditions say there were originally 2 footprints. According to accounts, the left footprint was taken during the Middle Ages to the Al-Aqsa Mosque. Now we step into the sacred space, remembered as the very place where Jesus Christ ascended. This is the mihrab, and here is the stone with the imprint. For centuries, this spot has been connected with the mystery of the ascension of Christ. In these coming days of 2026, Christians celebrate this great feast. Jerusalem once again turns its eyes toward this holy mountain. We remember not only that Christ was taken up into heaven before his disciples, we also remember the powerful promise that he will come again in glory. This place carries both Christian and Muslim history side by side. It reminds us of Jerusalem's unique and layered spiritual heritage. It is a living witness to faith, devotion, and shared reverence across the centuries. The Church continues to draw strength from this sacred footprint of Christ. Pope Leo XIV encourages the faithful to reflect on the Ascension's eternal message. From the dusty paths of history to the living Church of today, the story of the Ascension remains as powerful as ever. Here on the Mount of Olives, heaven and earth feel closer than anywhere else. The same mountain that witnessed Christ's departure waits for his promised return. Christians in 2026 stand in the exact place where the disciples once stood. The Chapel of the Ascension continues to welcome the world with open arms. Its stones have heard prayers in every language for over 16 centuries. This is where the ascension of Jesus Christ truly happened. This is the very spot marked by his footprint for all time. The Mount of Olives still echoes with the promise of glory. Faithful hearts from every continent come here seeking the same encounter. The shared reverence of two faiths makes this place even more extraordinary. Jerusalem's holy mountain remains a beacon of hope for the entire world. As we stand here in 2026, the message of the Ascension fills us with renewed faith. Christ ascended from this mountain, and one day he will return to it.